Welcome back to Reflections with Emrys. Let's take a moment to see what each symbol has to offer today. Today's symbols are the bee, the rune, Isa, and the Om, Girth, also known as the ivy. The bee is a symbol of devotion, community, and the sweet results of steady work. At its core, the bee represents purposeful effort, the kind that turns small actions into something lasting. It carries the energy of cooperation, showing how life thrives when each part plays its role with care. The bee also symbolizes communication, the subtle signals that keep a whole system moving in harmony. It reminds you that consistency can be more powerful than intensity, and it teaches that nourishment is created, not wished for. In life, the bee may show up when you are building something through routine, practice, or repetition. It can appear when collaboration matters, and you are being asked to contribute without carrying everything alone. You might notice it when you are learning to value your work, especially the quiet work no one applauds. It can also arrive when your relationships need clearer communication and shared responsibility, and it often nudges you to ask, what am I making with my time day after day? Its reflection is this: let your effort be intentional, not scattered. Notice where you overwork to prove your worth, and where you hesitate to offer your gifts. Choose one task that truly matters and tend it with care. Then let yourself receive the sweetness that comes from steady devotion. Isa is a rune of stillness, pause, and clarity that comes when movement stops. At its core, Isa speaks of ice, a moment where progress slows so something can stabilize. It symbolizes containment, the way a pause can protect you from rushing into the wrong thing. Isa can feel like a standstill, but it often brings clean vision because distractions settle when everything quiets. It also teaches restraint, the strength of not forcing an outcome, and it reminds you that waiting can be wisdom when it is conscious. In life, Isa may show up when plans stall, communication freezes, or motivation dips, and you cannot push through the way you normally do. It can appear when you are being asked to observe instead of act, to gather information instead of making a leap. You might feel it when emotions go numb, or when you need space from intensity to regain perspective. It can also arrive as a boundary, a natural stop sign that keeps you from repeating an old pattern. And it often asks you to slow your body down so your mind can hear what is true. Its reflection is this: do not confuse stillness with failure. Let the pulse teach you what movement cannot. Ask what is being preserved by this quiet moment. Then choose patience that is grounded, not passive, and let clarity form like frost on glass. Girth. The ivy is a symbol of persistence, connection, and the strength of what keeps growing. At its core, ivy represents attachment that can be supportive, resilient bonds that endure weather and time. It symbolizes interweaving, the way lives, commitments, and intentions wrap around what matters and hold fast. Girth also carries the lesson of adaptability, because ivy finds a way even when conditions are uneven. It can speak to loyalty, to devotion that stays, and it reminds you that growth is not always straight. It can climb, spiral, and still be true. In life, girth may show up when you are committing to something long-term, a relationship, a healing process, a craft, or a home. It can appear when you are strengthening your support system and learning who truly holds you up. You might notice it when you are untangling unhealthy attachment and choosing connection that does not cost your freedom. It can also arrive when you need perseverance, not by pushing harder, but by staying linked to what nourishes you. And it often asks you to examine what you are clinging to and whether it is helping you grow or keeping you stuck. Its reflection is this: let your connections be conscious. Notice what you return to when you are tired or afraid. Choose bonds that help you rise rather than tighten around you. Then commit to what supports your growth and loosen what does not. When we look at these three symbols together, a clear theme begins to form. The bee brings steady, meaningful effort. Isa brings a necessary pause and clean clarity. Girth brings persistence through connection and commitment. Together, they suggest a season where your progress depends on rhythm, not rush, and on choosing the right structures of support. The bee shows you what you are building daily and asks you to focus your energy so it becomes nourishing instead of draining. Isa places a pause in the middle, asking you to slow down long enough to see what is working and what is not. Girth then highlights the role of commitment and attachment, reminding you that what you stay connected to will shape your path. This combination can be a message to consolidate, to simplify, and to recommit with clearer boundaries. The bee encourages you to work with purpose. Isa invites you to pause and see clearly. Girth reminds you to choose connections that help you endure. The mood here is quiet, deliberate, and stabilizing. It feels like a moment to stop buzzing in every direction and return to what is essential. This combination teaches that productivity without clarity becomes exhaustion, and attachment without awareness becomes entanglement. It also suggests that your next growth spurt may require a pause first, so you can realign your effort with what truly matters. And it offers a lesson. Build slowly, rest wisely, and stay linked to what supports your becoming. Today's reflection is this: let the pause refine your focus, so your steady work and your chosen connections can truly nourish you. Thank you for joining me. I'll meet you in the next reflection.